All right, it happened. I made a huge mistake. We took a wrong turn and we got pulled over. Here's the truth about Pan American highway life. It's not always fun and exciting, and it's not always getting out and exploring.
It's still real life. We've been stranded in San Pancho waiting on some packages, and in the meantime, we've learned some travel hacks that you gotta take advantage of. Instant regret is happening right now. Hold on, let's start from the beginning. Let's go back.
Okay, we needed propane bad. I knew this time was coming, and I was looking for a propane truck that could fill up our rig.
We asked everybody in this campground. This campground is full of French people. So again, like, we couldn't even really talk to them, and no one knew a thing about where to get propane. We don't even know what they're using. They must, I don't know.
They're using refillable bottles.
Yeah.
Our tank is fixed to our rig. I flagged down a propane truck driver on the road, and he said he won't fill propane in an RV.
He's just doing circles.
Yeah, that's right, he is. Okay, well, we headed to town to see if we could ask around if anyone could help us out.
We went to the hostels, everywhere. We did finally find one guy who gave us a phone number. That call went nowhere. We're trying to get the propane filled, and we can't find anyone who will come to the van to do it. So Jay's about to get on the phone with someone who possibly only speaks Spanish, and he's gonna have to figure out how to talk to them without using sign language because it's over the phone.
And this girl's the one that speaks the better Spanish, and I'm the one doing this.
Yeah, he needs to practice.
Okay.
We've been failing at every single attempt so far.
Okay, 322. Hola, yo necesito gas propano. En el campo de fútbol en San Pancho.
Si es un motorhome, no llenamos.
Can't hear him. Uno más tiempo.
No, motorhome no llenamos.
Oh.
No motorhome.
No motorhome. Okay.
Overlander said there was a fuel station about 10 miles down the road. So we did not want the food in our fridge to get spoiled, and we had to do something quick.
The gauge was on E, and I've never seen it this low before. So we got the van ready and took off and headed towards town. Pulled into the propane station with no problems. Got the van filled up, and we actually even did a high five.
We did the high five thinking, we're in the clear, we got this, we saved ourselves, let's get back to camp.
I needed to go back in the direction that I came from, which required me to do a U-turn. So I pulled out onto the road, got into the furthest left center lane to turn into a grocery store so that I could turn around.
Bam, that Moto cop was right on us. What is that? Is that us?
Oh, dude, he just nailed us.
Are you kidding me? Like, did we do it wrong? What did we do wrong?
I don't know.
Didn't even see it coming. We did not have a plan whatsoever. We normally talk about things before we go out. No plan at all, because we were like, oh, this is just 10 minutes down the road. We're gonna be fine. We were not fine. What did we do wrong?
I don't know.
We turned wrong.
I look in the rearview mirror, and all I see is him waving me over, pull over. And I'm like, this can't be happening. So I pull over, he walks up to the window, tells me that I couldn't turn left there, even though the light was green. I saw the green light. I thought it was green for me to turn or go straight.
That's a new try to see this one.
So he asked for my papers and my driver's license. He takes one quick look at my driver's license and says, this license is fake, it's no good to me. Now I'm writing you 2 citations.
2 infractions, that's what he called it.
Infraction, citation, it's all the same. So I'm thinking, how can this be? He tells me that we have to go to the station tomorrow at 9 a.m. so that we can take care of this problem. And I'm thinking he's laying the groundwork for what's going to come next or we can take care of it right here and you can be on your way.
All the while, Jay and I are in there trying to like have a discussion, kind of arguing back and forth because we felt like shocked that this was happening and we weren't prepared. So we're just kind of like arguing back and forth, waiting to see what he's going to say, trying to come up with what we're going to say. And I'm thinking, we are not going to be here tomorrow. So that's the story we start going with. We are not going to be here. We're going back to the US. We're out of here.
We told him that we were actually on our way back to the US and we were pulling into the store to get some groceries.
Get a couple drinks. We're getting on the road. We have like a time schedule. We're out of here.
To start
Right
driving.
now? Yeah, we were going
to the store
and then
continue us.
And then we go.
He's still trying to get creative. We're still trying to get creative.
We're kind of bickering back and forth and he's on the phone talking to his friends. All of a sudden, he has a change of heart.
No. One more thing. He got creative one more time and he says, now, I want you to come outside and I want you to give me your license plate off of the front instead because of this fake license. We want the real license plate and you can come back tomorrow and get it.
And I'm thinking,
we're both thinking,
there is no way that license plate's coming off because I put the special sauce on it.
The hot sauce was on there.
Checking out the plates here. I got a little bit of hot sauce to put on there so that our plates don't walk away from us one day. And I wasn't going to tell him I had any tools either. So if he wanted the license plate, that's on you. You figure it out because I know that thing's not coming off. So then all of a sudden he has a change of heart and then we're both just left sitting there like, what just happened? How did this, it just turned so quick. And
a lady did stop though and said, hey, get to your corner. There's people making, issues on the road. So she might have been, our angel in disguise or something.
Yeah, I don't know who the lady was, but she was just in a regular car. He said, God bless you, and sent us on our way. And so we're thinking, what do we do now? Do we stay here? Do we go in the store? Do we head back? Is he gonna pull us over again? So we pulled into the grocery store, kind of drove slow through and figured, you know what? Let's just get out of here and head back. So we were on our way back to the camp with no citation and a full tank of propane.
Yeah, and we didn't have to pay. He did ask for a hefty amount.
Yeah, he said, he did say it was going to be 1,800 pesos the next day to pay for my wrong turn.
Maybe 1,800 pesos, something like that. Oh, that's expensive. I know.
So lesson learned, if you're ever in this situation, go for the long stall. Just try to hold them off as long as you can and say that you want to go to the station right then and there and just keep trying for that.
They're looking for the quick hustle.
Yeah.
And if you're on vacation and you have more time than them, then waste their time. Another thing that I did hear is that they target people in and around the airport because they know that you're in a hurry to get to the airport. So drive safe, follow all the rules.
The next travel hack we have is a good one.
If you have Starlink and you're traveling south of the US, switch your Starlink to a Mexican account. So here's ours. Look how dirty it is. I just cleaned it a week ago.
If you don't know, you cannot call Starlink directly. They do not have a phone number for you to call, but you can open up a ticket through the app and directly text somebody and they will text you back and they're pretty prompt at it. Unless you get lucky, and we did get lucky. They did call us. We were able to work it out over the phone.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. You do have to cancel your old account and create a brand new account, start over, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking going through all those motions. We're not doing good. If you're watching this right now, don't do it. Do not cancel your Starlink. Don't think you're going to get a better deal because the deal you're going to get is you're not going to have any.
We instantly regret this decision.
Instant regret is happening right now. So yeah.
Okay, back to work. Let's figure this
All right.
out. But hold on. We were annoying with them and they wanted to close the ticket right away, but we kept reopening the ticket. And I think that's what prompted the phone call because they saw that we would just keep asking questions. They'd want to try to close the ticket, but we would reopen another ticket And that's how we got the phone call, which made it much easier.
Yes.
The reason to switch is because you can actually save quite a bit of money. In the US, you pay $150 a month, and when you switch just a simple address, it's $75. So you do the math, you can save a lot.
So we're gonna rock the Mexican Starlink all the way down to Panama.
North America is from Canada, Alaska, all the way to Panama. South America is from Colombia all the way to Argentina.
Which also means when we get to Colombia after the Darien Gap, we will be doing this yet again. Closing our account, opening up a new Starlink account.
On a different address.
Yes.
That's all they need. They just need an address. It doesn't have to be your address. It just has to be an actual address in that region.
Yes.
Well, we did a lot of research. Not really, we watched one YouTube video to see how to reset our router for Starlink back to the factory original settings. And it doesn't seem right, but we're just gonna give it a go. Seems kind of weird. It says, unplug your Starlink 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or was that 7?
I have no idea, but that just seemed like...
You never know. We got it all reset. It went down, we were offline for about a half hour. Update on the Starlink, we successfully switched to Mexican Starlink, saving us $75 a month, but it came at a cost of probably 3 hours on the phone, a little bit of stress. Here, Aubrey's got something.
But in all actuality, it only took 5 minutes. A total of 5 minutes to do the switch over. I changed my mind from the other day and it's totally worth it. Cancel your Starlink to get a Mexican Starlink. If you have any questions, ask us, because we've already been through it, and I feel like I could do it in my sleep now.
Well, remember that, because when we get to Colombia...
Oh, that's true.
You're going to do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing?
Picking out postcards. Trying to get something special.
Oh, nice.
What are you liking on? Look at that, soldier.
For those of you that didn't know, we have a Patreon tier where we will send you a handwritten postcard from every country that we travel through.
We think it's a fun way to connect.
Our last travel hack is how to receive Amazon while traveling through Mexico. The first thing you need to do is find a place where you can receive packages. For us, that was the local DHL in San Pancho.
I thought you were closed today for some reason.
Yeah, we got really lucky. I think you'd probably have better luck if you were in a city. You have to create an entirely new Amazon account. If you don't have a Mexican phone number, which is the other thing that you do need, you can use your email address. And that was the workaround that we found in order for us to get an account. You pretty much have to Google Translate every little thing in order to know if you're even doing it right. But while you're doing the whole process initially, it is completely foreign. And we even made one phone call to the Mexican Amazon, and I was able to get somebody on the phone who spoke a little bit of Spanglish, so we worked it out together.
Spanglish gets you a long ways.
It does.
If 2 people can speak Spanglish, you're golden.
Yes. If you know any other travel hacks, let us know. What are we missing out on? We just picked up these croissants from right down the street from the soccer field from an Argentinian man who now makes bread. Used to be a photographer. All that to say, we're sorry this video is a little chaotic. We're still trying to decide who our audience is here on YouTube. I hope you can
Be patient and bear with us, because we're just learning.
So we kind of went off on a rant talking about hacks and also throwing in there a little bit of day in the life vlogging. But we're going to work out the kinks and we're going to get better for you. Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just figuring it out as we go.
We're figuring it out.
And hence the name, Barely Squeakin By.
It's Barely Squeakin By. Pretty much on the daily.
Our name isn't professional videographer vlogs. It's like scrapping it by. We're barely skimping by. We're barely squeaking by. Figure it out as we go. And that's the fun of it.
Yeah. All you can do is do better.
Yeah, keep your expectations low.
Yes. You got anything to say?
Yeah, these are so good.
These are so good. It's a chocolate-filled buttery croissant at 8 a.m.
Fresh and warm. And he's only open 2 days a week.
Yeah.
So you really have to wait for it, and then you get to enjoy it. You hear that? You can hear the hum from all the bees. This tree is in full bloom. You can see the different colors, yellow, orange, and then dark red, and then brown. And it's just humming with bees. It's really cool.
Sounds like a power line, or it sounds like a drone.
Yeah, it does sound like a drone.
Hola. We hope you guys learned something from today's video. If you're gonna do the Pan American Highway, change your Starlink to a Mexican account. Yes, you can get Amazon. There's ways.
And most importantly, learn to argue with your wife on the side of the road when you get pulled over.
Oh,
What?
we have something planned for next week. We have something.
You want to tell him?
No,
Okay.
just gotta wait and see.
All right.
We hope it's exciting.
We got to take a moment and thank our newest Patreon, Paul C. from Canada.
We also want to thank Kathy and Richard from New York. I'm completely blown away. I don't even understand it. I don't know why anybody would watch our little channel. So I'm very humbled.
And on that note, we want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy life to follow along on our journey, watch our channel, and even leave a comment. That means so much to us.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we're sending out these postcards to you. Let's see how long they take to get to you. No, we keep refreshing the pineapple on the daily.
Yeah.
Always got to have a pineapple in our rig.
Can you go a little more that way?
Yeah,
Sorry, I wasn't ready. When you first started, I was looking that way.
that's it.
I guess. Cut black screen.
Yeah.
Getting to be slow season here. All the tourists are going home. So it's just gonna be Jay and I in Mexico. We know this video this week is not that great. We're still trying to decide. We know this video this week is not that great. We're still trying to decide who. I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, back to the croissant.
The croissant.